Hi, and welcome to another episode of Monday Motivation brought to you by Dominate Your Day. I started Monday Motivation as a space for many episodes to share inspiring ideas and thoughts for leaders in the workplace. As a former corporate leader, I know what it feels like just to need a little boost each week. So, this month, we've been talking about courage over confidence. And we've been thinking about confidence in the lens of engagement, productivity. And this week, on the third week of March, we're going to be talking about personal branding and how do you embrace your multiple dimensional self with courage. And I guess the first thing is don't be afraid to be multidimensional. Um, as we think about embracing personal branding and our multiple dimensional selves, you want to think about how you can build courage. Remember, you are not one dimensional. You have many facets, talents, and interests. And as we talk about CliftonStrengths and we talk about different resources to help you be your best self every day, it's really the inside work that makes the difference. And embracing and showcasing these different aspects of yourself can be it can be a powerful act of courage. Courage is the most important of all virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. That's a famous quote by Maya Angelou. Let me say it again. Courage is the most important of all the virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. It's a pretty powerful one. So, as we think about different people who've made a difference in their life and who have taken courageous steps, we've talked about Kat Cole, we've talked about J.K. Rowling. Today, we're going to talk about Oprah Winfrey. You all know her as a media mogul. She's a philanthropist, she's an actress, but she's also a prime example of a multi-dimensional personal brand. Her journey from a poor upbringing to becoming a global icon is a testament to her courage. She has openly shared her struggles with weight, abuse, and mental health, demonstrating that it's okay to be vulnerable and multidimensional. Her courage to share these different aspects of her life has allowed her to actually be and connect with millions of people on a deeper level, making her one of the most influential women in the world. So, as you think of your life and your personal brand, what are some things you can do to become multidimensional and to work through courage? So, here's some quick thoughts for the week. Um, Identify different aspects of your personality or interests that you don't usually share professionally. So, what are things you don't share professionally with others that would be something that people probably don't know about you? For me, I guess I'm a grandmother. I have three grandgirls. I've been married to my husband for over 40 years. I've gone through some major ups and downs in life. I've done everything from I was a flight attendant to um, running a marketing department to having my own business. So I've done a lot of different things, but I think each of those aspects have helped me um, be the person I am today. So don't be afraid to share those. Then choose one aspect to courageously incorporate into your personal brand this week. So, what is one thing that you haven't shared that you want to incorporate? I know when I first started my business, I was like, do I talk about being a grandmother? Yes. Aging is fun and it's full of ups and downs, but I love being able to say I'm a grandmother and I work out every day and I do all these things that probably aren't the grandmother like I did. I'm a little different than my grandmother's. And my mother's different than her grandmother. So it changes every generation. And then reflect on how showcasing your multidimensionality impacts your personal brand and your courage. So people want your real authentic self. They want to see that. So I'd encourage you to share those pieces of yourself and think about that this week as you think about your personal brand. And as I think about recommended books to read this week, I'd say Daring Greatly, of course, Brene Brown. how courage to be vulnerable transforms the way we live, love, parent, and lead. And then the podcast I'd recommend is one of my podcasts with Dr. Cindy McGovern. She talks about mastering the art of selling yourself. So I will have those in the show notes, and feel free to use those as references as you are building your personal brand. We're always working on our personal brand. So before we wrap things up, here's a quick favor to ask. We know not everyone hit the follow button yet, but your support means the world to us. By becoming a follower, you help us boost the podcast visibility and bring us even more amazing episodes for the future. So if you could do one thing today, just give that follow button a friendly tap. It's the easiest way to get updated when we drop fresh content. But if you're feeling extra generous, if you could share this with a buddy, it's like spreading the love for great conversations. Thanks a million for tuning in with us today, and we can't wait to see you back next time.